So this week we're going to be looking at the Dewalt TSTAK series of toolboxes and our inserts for the drawers and the toolbox. So this behemoth behind me is mostly organised in shadow foam. So let's have a look. So the inserts that we sell slot straight into the TSTAK toolbox and the drawer system, and this is what you can do with them. So these are the TSTAK drawers that we've organised, and in this video we're going to show you how you can do it and why you would want to do it. Now these are a great toolbox and a really great system. They're really robust and solid, but the inserts that come with them are a little bit dire. We've got plastic trays like this, which are a bit weak and a bit fragile. They tend to break when you put power tools in them. Or an insert like this. This is like a soft, squishy foam insert from a multi-tool kit. And again, it's not the most efficient use of space and it's not going to last very long. Or we've got something like this, really kind of spaced out. You're hardly fitting anything in here. This is like a foam insert that comes with some of the standard tool kits, like a polystyrene. Not great, not going to last. So there's got to be a better way of organising these T-stacks. And there is, and it's shadow foam inserts. Our inserts slot directly into the TSTAK toolboxes and the TSTAK drawer system. And with those inserts, you can stack them up. You can have layers and layers of tools, or you can have one base layer with all of your bulky tools. Now, why would you want shadow foam inserts? Well, with shadow foam inserts, you can tailor the toolbox to exactly how you need it. So here, we've got a multi-tool set. So on the top, we've got the multi-tool, a charger, and a couple of batteries. And then we've got a second layer below, which has got all of the multi-tool accessories. And then we've also put in here, this is in use, daily use, this toolkit, and we've got walkie-talkies, we've got a tape measure, and a few other little bits and bobs that go with the multi-tool. And we're packing a lot more in that case than you would do with one standard soft insert like Dewalt supply. We've also got something like this, the drawer system. Now these drawers come with little cubbies as standard, but obviously with those, if you're just storing little parts and bits and bobs, then they're ideal. But if you want to put tools in these, you want a shadow foam insert. We've got in here a jigsaw, which fits nice and snug in there. It's protecting it. You know, we're looking at a few £100 worth of jigsaw here with the battery, and we want to make sure that when we pack it away, it's protected and you know where it is. And we've also got a set of jigsaw bits in there. So if you're not familiar with the Dewalt TSTAK system, these boxes sit on top of each other, and they've got the drawer systems too, and they clip together on the sides, which makes it a brilliant modular system. So this is far more robust than like the Makita MacPack system, because you've got these metal clasps. You've also got a really positive clip close on the drawers, and you can stack these up and then either have them on the rolling trolley or you can have them on a rolling toolbox like this. So I'll just show you quickly how we cut one of these inserts. All I'm going to do is line up this top edge, and we want it to be at least 12 mil I'm going for here. I mean 8 mil is probably about the minimum from the edge, to make sure you've got some nice rigidity in the foam and you're not getting the sides of a cut too thin. So once we've got it where we want it, we just put a little bit of pressure on it to make sure it doesn't move, and then we're using the scalpel with the blade on like a pencil, and we're just tracing around the item, making sure that the blade stays perpendicular to the foam, or making sure it stays 90 degrees square to the foam all the way around. And we're not really worried about how deep we cut here, we're just looking to mark the profile, the shape of the item. Once you've gone all the way around, you can remove the item, and then when you press down on the foam, it reveals the cut that you've made, and then you can use that to just carry on cutting. And what you want to be doing here is cutting down to the finished depth that you're expecting to need. So with this, we've got a 50mm liner, and we can't cut down the full depth of the tool because obviously that would cut all the way through. The tool is deeper than 50mm, but we want to cut and have this item nestled as deep in the foam as we can. So we're going to cut down 40mm and peel all that back, so it'll just leave about 10mm in the bottom. So we've got a nice sturdy liner. We're not losing the strength of the item by cutting all the way through, but we've got enough material removed so that we've got a really snug fit for the item. And obviously we're conscious that we want the lid of the TSTAK to close. Right, once we've cut all the way around, it's easier to then remove the gloves, and we're just going to peel back the top layer first, and we're just going to go layer by layer to make sure that we've got a nice controlled peel. and we're not going to tear all the way through. So that's the top section removed. We'll move these out of the way so you can see. And all we're doing here is just starting one end, pushing our finger down the gap, the cut that we've made, and then there is some resistance. It doesn't peel like a banana. You do have to almost plough the foam out. So you're using your fingers to just chase along the peel. We don't want it to peel too easily because obviously it will delaminate over time. We want it to, once you've gone to all the effort of cutting and setting up your liner, we want it to last you for years. And that's why we make sure that the layers are bonded together strong enough to last you, but not so strong that they won't peel at all. So there is a balance to be had. Okay, so that's the base layer peeled out, and we've got about 10mm left in the bottom. You can see that the last layer there came out in 2 parts, but the other ones came out, ended up doing 3 peels to get to the right depth. Chuck those out of the way. So let's just do a quick test fit. Yeah, that's perfect. That sits down nicely in there. So why would you want to buy shadow foam inserts? Well, on top of them looking really good, and I'm sure you'll agree that this multi-tool box here looks a lot better than it did before with its kind of original softer foam insert that it came with. So it not only looks better, but obviously it's far more organised. You're going to be able to find exactly what you need when you need it. You've got a visual reference. Whenever something's missing, you can see straight away that it's not there. You also have the ability to change and adapt this insert really quickly. So for instance, we filled this bottom liner here, but if we change the tools that we use, or we want to kind of add any more toolings, or there's any gaps in here, we can cut extra items in. So here we've got a small little gap. We could really quickly cut in another item if we wanted to improve or adapt this kit. The other thing is it's protecting all of the items that are in this kit. I mean, power tools cost a lot of money. I mean, we've got 6 liners here, and there's probably £800 worth of tools. The multi-tool alone, the batteries, the charger, we've got the jigsaw in here, we've got the LED light, drills, combi drills. There's a lot of money in power tools, and you don't want to be replacing them. So shadow foam liners not only organise all of your tools, making them easier to find and less likely for you to lose them, because when they're missing you can see that they're missing, but they're also going to protect them, make them last longer. So these are effectively an insurance policy that's going to make sure that your tools and your investment in tools is going to be safe and looked after. Stuff like hand tools as well. These are Knipex hand tools, VDE insulated electrical tools. And just a pair of pliers like this is probably £40, £50. So we've got a few £100 worth of tools there. And without a shadow foam insert, one of those items could go missing. You might not know about it for a week or so. So having a shadow foam insert is going to show you immediately when that item's missing. So when you pack up a job at the end of the day, you're going to be able to see, right, where the heck are my pliers? So if you've already picked up some shadow foam inserts, or you've got a plan for what you want to do, let us know in the comments. And we'd love to see your pictures, the creations you've come up with, how you've organised your tools. And you can do that by sharing your pictures on Instagram and tagging us. We quite often reshare all of the projects that we see, so we'd love to see them. So if you want to see more toolbox organisation videos and hints and tips, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time. Do you think that's tall enough? Pretty taller than me, that is. Right, just get a shot of me wheeling it off, right?